What is up, y'all? Yeah, I got a haul to share with you guys, but this is more than just a haul. In fact, actually, it's probably more of a vlog than a haul. I typically only post my full-length hauls or any really long format videos on YouTube. But because of what I want to talk about in this video, it's something that I wanted all the other platforms, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, to hear what I had to say. I won't go into too much detail or ramble on too much about the stuff you're gonna see. Again, the main reason I want to do this video is to talk about a few things mostly regarding Ross finds. I will try to keep this fairly brief. Try being the operative word there. Again, I'm not gonna ramble on like I normally would about the actual items in the haul. But I will be rambling still about the issues or the topics that I want to talk about. So the first thing I want to bring up actually is I want to give some thanks and shout outs. This isn't all Ross haul. If you've been following, you know I've been finding a lot of stuff at Ross. I've been scoring stuff at Ross, but a lot of it wouldn't be without the help of some bros, people who give me heads up on stuff that they found or that they've heard is hitting Ross or coming to Ross. And there's a lot of you. I'm just going off the top of my head. So there's a few of you who regularly give me heads up, and then there's probably people that I'm not gonna remember, and especially by name. So first up, Brick University. Man, he does a lot of Ross finds, a lot of stuff. And he does stuff that I don't do, like beyond toys. I mostly go to Ross just for the toys, and sometimes I'll look at the teas, but that's pretty much it. But yeah, I get a lot of heads up from him. Sometimes just through watching his videos and posts, and sometimes he messages me directly. So that's pretty cool. I really appreciate it, man. And then also the bros, Adrian, Mark, Donnie, Chris, Norman, Peter, Xavier. Like I said, I will tag you on Instagram. Anyone else who I have not mentioned, if you have given me a heads up on anything, please feel free to let me know and I will add you to the tags. The next thing I want to talk about, I want to apologize. I post these videos in hopes of helping fellow collectors, but I know there's gonna be a lot of you, probably more of you, outside of regions that have Ross, whether you're in the United States or in foreign countries, who aren't gonna be able to find these deals. It is unfortunate, and it's first world problems that there is so much excess of toys and so much available at Ross and other discount stores for insanely low prices. And I'm sorry for all you, especially in foreign countries, who collect and everything is overpriced. If you can even find it, some stuff you won't even be able to find there where you are, and then other things it's just going to be super inflated, and I am so sorry. Similarly, even for domestic collectors who do have Ross, or especially like local collectors here in Vegas, so I'm going to show what I find. It's not always going to be what you're going to find, and sometimes even if you go to the store after I've posted finding it, there's a good chance it's not going to be there. If it's something that I don't get, and I only get so many things, and I think I'm going to talk about that as well. But if it's there, chances are another collector or a scalper or a hoarder, or any combination of those is going to get to it next before you do. Unfortunately, I post these finds, giving the heads up, hoping it will help some, and I have gotten messages of people telling me how it has helped them. It let them know that it was in their Ross store. Well, not in their specific Ross stores, but in Ross, and they checked their stores and they got lucky and found it too. And I'm glad. But for all those who aren't able to find the things that I show, yeah, I truly apologize. With that said, I don't buy everything I find. I don't know, if there's a misconception. This isn't based on like any comments or anything or messages I've received. This is just something that came to my mind. I don't want people to think that I'm actually buying all this stuff that I'm showing that I'm finding. I am just sharing news, and there's a lot of things that I share the news on that I'm not even into or collect or know about, especially like sports cards or even Pokemon cards, some of the anime stuff, stuff like that. I don't collect everything that I'm trying to give the heads up on, and I definitely don't buy everything. I do still get quite a bit. Granted, these are at greatly reduced prices. What I buy at full retail prices, very little. And you got to keep in mind, I am actually a broke ass collector. I'm a stay-at-home dad. I don't have a regular source of income. I mostly will be able to buy something if I've sold something from my collection. One other thing I want to talk about, there are some people who have either commented or messaged me about picking up things for them. I would love to just help everyone out. Some of you who've known me back in the early YouTube days, we did that a lot, and I was in a much better position to help bros out back then, both local and outside, and not even just in the US, and even people in other countries. I was able to pick stuff up for them, but unfortunately, again, due to my financial situation, I can't just go getting everything for everyone anymore. Yeah, I would love to. If I had the money, man, I would just buy all this stuff up for anybody who wanted. But and I would only charge at cost plus shipping. But I can't. And then, there are some of you who, there are times when I am in a position to help. You just ask at the right time, and I happen to be able to help. And that's cool too. But then also you have to keep in mind that, even though these are at greatly reduced prices, some of them are items that are large or heavy. And when you consider the cost of shipping and stuff, it's just not worth it anymore. It's already like at regular price or possibly even more. So, again, I would love to help everyone out, but I just can't. The last thing I want to talk about is I want to say big thank you to those of you who reached out, and I haven't even replied to everyone. When I was posting my stories about talking about my depression and stuff like that, I had a overwhelming number of people actually reach out to me, encouraging me, supporting me. I will say I am back on the medication and I'm doing okay. I'm not great, but I am okay, and that is good enough. But really, for those of you who reached out, I appreciate you so much. Anyway, there's this and this and G.I. Joe Classifieds. Man, those were some great finds. Star Wars Black Series, Princess Leia, and then it's the whole wave of the controller Build-A-Figure, which, man, really happy to have been able to get this whole wave at the price, $5.99 each. And then this Platinum Edition, and that guy, and then Harley, and this big ass Warhammer 40,000 mega fig, artist proof version, and then the Bat Cycle Masterverse figures for $3.99. These were amazing scores. And to top it off, Battle Cat for only $9.99. I know these are actually shelf warming at Ross's, even at the low price of $10. I guess everybody that got or needed them got them already. But I'm new to Masterverse, so that is a great ass score for me. Once again, thank you to everyone. Thank you for watching, sticking with me. I truly appreciate you all. Thanks so much.